Mary Tyler Moore remains one of the most beloved figures in television history, remembered not just for her talent, but for the warmth and intelligence she brought to every role. For decades, she represented a new kind of leading woman, independent, thoughtful, and relatable. While her public image was one of grace and professionalism, like anyone who spent years in a demanding industry, her experiences were layered and complex. In later reflections shared by those close to her, stories emerged that offered a more nuanced picture of her working life. These weren't tales of bitterness, but rather honest recollections of challenges, differences in personality, and the realities of collaboration. Understanding these moments doesn't diminish her legacy, it deepens it. It reminds us that behind every iconic career is a human being navigating relationships, expectations, and the pressures that come with success, early life, and a path to stardom. Born on December 29, 1936 in Brooklyn, Mary Tyler Moore grew up in a modest family before moving to Los Angeles as a child. That relocation placed her close to the heart of the entertainment industry, though her journey into it was gradual. As a young girl, she was drawn to dance and performance, eventually appearing in television commercials that gave her early exposure to the camera. These small beginnings laid the groundwork for a much larger career. Her natural charm and expressive presence quickly became evident, even in minor roles. What set her apart was not just her talent, but her ability to connect emotionally with audiences. She didn't simply perform. She made characters feel real. This quality would later become the foundation of her success, allowing her to stand out in an industry filled with aspiring performers. Breaking through with television, Mary's breakthrough came with The Dick Van Dyke Show, where she played Laura Petrie alongside Dick Van Dyke. The role redefined what audiences expected from television wives at the time. Laura wasn't just supportive, she was witty, confident, and actively engaged in her world. Mary's performance brought a freshness that resonated deeply with viewers. The chemistry between her and Van Dyke felt genuine, helping the show become one of the most beloved sitcoms of its era. Her work earned critical acclaim and multiple awards, establishing her as a major talent. More importantly, it demonstrated her ability to balance humor with authenticity. This wasn't just entertainment, it was storytelling that reflected changing social dynamics. Through this role, Mary Tyler Moore became a symbol of a more modern, independent woman, paving the way for future generations of actresses, redefining television with a new vision. In 1970, Moore took on a role that would define her legacy, Mary Richards, in The Mary Tyler Moore Show. This character represented a shift in how women were portrayed on television. Instead of focusing on marriage, the show centered on career, independence, and personal growth. It was a bold move for its time and resonated strongly with audiences. The show combined humor with meaningful themes, addressing workplace dynamics, gender roles, and the pursuit of identity. Mary's performance was both relatable and inspiring, earning her widespread admiration. The iconic image of her tossing her hat into the air became a cultural symbol of optimism and self-confidence. This role didn't just solidify her career, it changed television itself. It proved that audiences were ready for stories that reflected real-life challenges and aspirations, especially for women seeking their own paths. A career of depth and versatility. While Mary Tyler Moore was widely known for comedy, her talent extended far beyond it. Her performance in Ordinary People surprised many, revealing a dramatic depth that few had seen before. The role earned her an Academy Award nomination and demonstrated her ability to explore complex emotions with subtlety and power. She also appeared in films like Thoroughly Modern Millie and worked on stage, further showcasing her range. What made her career remarkable was not just its longevity, but its variety. She moved seamlessly between comedy and drama, always bringing authenticity to her roles. This versatility allowed her to remain relevant in an ever-changing industry, earning respect from both audiences and peers. Her work continues to influence performers today, serving as an example of how dedication and adaptability can shape a lasting legacy. The reality of working relationships. Like any long career, Moore's journey included moments of disagreement and differing perspectives. Working in television, especially on groundbreaking shows, often meant collaborating with strong personalities and creative viewpoints. These environments can be both rewarding and challenging. While the final product may appear seamless, the process behind it often involves negotiation, compromise, and occasional tension. Moore was known for her professionalism and high standards, qualities that contributed to her success, but also meant she took her work seriously. Differences in approach, whether related to performance style, timing, or interpretation, were part of the creative process. Rather than viewing these moments as conflicts, they can be understood as natural aspects of collaboration. They reflect the reality that great work often comes from individuals who are deeply committed to their craft, even if that commitment sometimes leads to differing opinions. Balancing grace and honesty. Those who knew Mary Tyler Moore often described her as someone who valued honesty and authenticity. While she maintained a gracious public image, she was also capable of acknowledging when situations were difficult. This balance is important. It shows that kindness doesn't mean avoiding truth. In a demanding industry, maintaining professionalism while navigating personal feelings can be challenging. Moore managed to do both, continuing to deliver exceptional performances while handling the pressures around her. Her ability to separate personal experiences from professional responsibilities speaks to her dedication. At the same time, her reflections remind us that even the most admired figures experience moments of frustration or misunderstanding. These experiences don't define them, but they do contribute to their growth. In Moore's case, they highlight her humanity, making her legacy even more relatable and meaningful. Life beyond the camera. Outside of acting, Mary Tyler Moore devoted much of her life to causes she cared deeply about. Diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, she became a passionate advocate for research and awareness, working closely with organizations dedicated to finding better treatments. Her efforts helped bring attention to a condition that affects millions of people. She was also an advocate for animal welfare, using her platform to support humane initiatives. These contributions demonstrate that her impact extended far beyond entertainment. She wasn't just a performer. She was someone who used her influence to make a difference. Her personal life, including her marriages and family experiences, also shaped her perspective. Through both joy and hardship, she remained committed to growth and compassion. These qualities defined her not only as an artist, but as a person. A lasting influence. Mary Tyler Moore's influence on television and culture remains profound. She helped redefine what audiences expected from female characters, paving the way for more diverse and realistic portrayals. Her work continues to inspire writers, actors, and creators who seek to tell meaningful stories. Beyond her professional achievements, her approach to life, marked by resilience, honesty, and kindness, serves as an example for others. She showed that success isn't just about recognition, but about the impact you have on those around you. Even years after her passing, her legacy continues to resonate. The characters she brought to life, the barriers she helped break, and the causes she supported all contribute to a lasting influence that extends across generations. Remembering the person behind the icon. When reflecting on Mary Tyler Moore's life, it's important to see the full picture. She was not only a celebrated actress, but also a person who experienced the same complexities as anyone else. Her story includes moments of triumph, challenge, joy, and reflection. By understanding these layers, we gain a deeper appreciation for her achievements. She wasn't perfect, and that's precisely what makes her story meaningful. Her ability to navigate both success and difficulty with grace is what truly defines her legacy. In the end, she is remembered not just for the roles she played, but for the authenticity she brought to them and to her life. That authenticity continues to inspire, reminding us that even in the spotlight, what matters most is staying true to who you are.